Welcome to your breath practice for today. Today we'll be cleansing the kidneys. This practice will have some longer sets, so take your time where you can, take breaks when you need to. Certainly have some water, something warm to drink, something that helps to soothe your throat if you're in a dry environment. Because we're talking about the kidneys today, perhaps some water with a little bit of lemon, whether it's lemon oil that you can ingest or a lemon juice. It can be really clearing for your kidneys. Now come into a comfortable seated position and just take a moment to go into your body to your kidneys with your eyes closed. Now, the kidneys are an area that is in constant function, like many of our organs in our body, to cleanse and clear things that are no longer needed or that have come into their environment, our physical environment, and need to be moved out. If you've had a lot of stress, on top of your adrenals sits, or on top of your kidneys sits your adrenals. Let's try that one more time. Break, cut. Welcome to your breath set for today. Today we'll be doing a kidney cleanse. Now this kidney cleanse will involve movements of the physical body with breath. Some of them are a little bit longer duration, so take your time and do your best. Have some water, perhaps some with some lemon, can be really clearing and cleansing for our kidneys. Take a moment now and just sit cross-legged, clear sinuses, quiet space, ready to focus on your kidneys. With your eyes closed, perhaps picturing the kidneys in function, clearing anything that's come into your physical environment that is needing to move out. Our kidneys are one of the ways that waste is expelled from the body. So allow there to be some honoring and acknowledgement to your kidneys for all the work they've done. Bring your palms together at heart center. Take a moment to set a point of gratitude, a word of intention, acknowledgement, perhaps the word love to your kidneys, ease to your kidneys. Take a deep breath in and sigh. Bow your head in acknowledgement and honor of the land in which you're practicing from and the unceded territories you may be moving from today. Acknowledge also the yoga practice and its history and roots in India. Let's take an Om together. Inhale. Om. As you release your hands, you'll blink your eyes to open. You can stay in a cross-legged seat. If you can come into a kneeling position, do so. We will be here for a couple of minutes. So if this is uncomfortable, then stay cross-legged, no problem. You can always switch the cross of your legs for more variety. You'll take your hands onto your ribs and then wrap your thumbs around to where your kidneys live, which are just at the bottom of the rib cage. So kind of poke around there for a moment. And if it's sensitive, there may be something going on there. Just pay attention, notice, acknowledge it. And this first set is a double inhale to the left and then a double exhale to the right. So it'll look like this. In, out, out. In, out through the nose. So it starts out a little bit difficult. It might feel hard, but it actually gets easier as we go. So with your hands on your ribs, close your eyes. Let's begin together. In, out, out. If this rhythm is too quick, choose one that suits your body and your breath. Keep going. Feel the thumbs steadily massaging into the kidney area. Don't force this rotation, but certainly feel into it. In, out, out. Keep going, possibly adjusting the hands. Notice where you might be disassociating or disconnecting from the movement and the breath. Slow it down. For 3, 2, and 1. Return to center, hands to your lap. Deep clearing breath in. Big sigh. Now we'll add in here a breath hold. You can stay seated as you are or come into a cross-legged seat. The breath hold is allowing us to now harness some of the prana and positive energy we've brought in and absorb into the system and sort of percolate that out into the other organs. So by breath holding, we're building our tolerance for CO2. So you're bringing in oxygen, but in our environments, a lot of CO2 and oxygen. And the exchange that's occurring is increasing the CO2 if we're holding the breath in. So when we exhale, we do breathe out a little more CO2. Then at the bottom of the exhale, we're going to hold the breath again. And you're again building that tolerance for lack of oxygen and an increase in CO2, because you still have oxygen in your lungs that's exchanging, even though you've emptied as much as you can. So take a moment when you're there to just observe that the body might send alarm bells that it's time to breathe. The first alarm bell is okay. If you get to the second or the third and you really need to breathe, just go for it, because we don't want to excite the nervous system too much. So we'll do 2 breath holds, both on the inhale and the exhale, and we'll do 2 cycles like that. The top of the inhale, I'm going to count to 15. If it's too long, exhale when you need to. And at the bottom, we'll only hold an exhale for a count of 5. Do your best here. And we'll do them back to back. We'll take a little break in between. Hands on the knees, nice tall spine, clearing breath. Close the eyes, breathe in for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold at the top, chin down, belly in, pelvic floor squeeze, Mula Bandha. Steady exhale, right to the bottom, releasing the locks, and then applying them again. Chin, belly lift, Mula Bandha squeeze. Steady inhale, releasing your locks, and a sigh. Good. Each time you do this, it'll get easier. If this is really new to you, it may feel really exciting to the nervous system and a little bit stressful to it. So do your best to not let it get too stressed in your system, but allow that natural absorption of oxygen into your body, into your bloodstream. Think of the benefits you're giving your body here. Close your eyes, second set, exhale fully. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, at the very top, chin down, belly in, pelvic floor squeeze. It's a Kumbhaka breath hold. Exhale slowly. Then apply your locks again. Jalandhara, Uddiyana, Mula Bandha. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With control, breathe in and sigh. Sometimes the breath will want to kind of gush back in. We want to maintain that control so that the nervous system isn't in that fight or flight response. So we just steadily breathe in, nice and calm. Oh, there's the breath. The body and the mind start to communicate that it's not as stressful as it once thought. Now, this next one, you're going to lie onto your belly. When you lie onto your belly, take your forearms around in front of you. Stretch your legs back. And stay active in your legs, so pressing down through the tops of the feet into a little Sphinx position. Now relax the belly, and you're going to take Kapalabhati exhalations here. So Kapalabhati is that belly to spine snapping. So the passageway is through the nose. And by pressing the belly towards the spine, you probably see my lower back is moving, but it's only moving because the belly is pulling off the floor in that snapping technique. We're gonna do about 50 pumps here. Nice and tall, gazing slightly forward, either over the bridge of your nose or eyes closed, neck long. If it's too much here, bring the forearms further out in front, come down a bit lower. So if that's too extreme into your spine, feel free to adjust. Now from here, steady, so take a breath, exhale, Half breath in and begin. For 3, 2, and on 1, take a clearing breath in. A big sigh. Rest for a moment, forehead onto the backs of your hands, relax your knees. Take another clearing breath in. Big sigh. Now take a moment to come into Cobra, and we're just going to stretch. And of course, with this compression in the lower back, this is giving that squeeze to the kidneys. You bring your hands underneath your shoulders, maybe just out to the sides, slightly off the edges of your mat. And you can go on fingertips or palms here, but shrug your shoulders onto your back, kiss the ground with your forehead, and then roll up into a king cobra. So a little bit of push down, but think more pull forward. And then look over your right side, left ear comes down. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, looking over the left shoulder, right ear comes down. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, opposite side. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, other side. Let's do one more on each side. So these little compressions as we rotate, again, that natural squeeze to the kidneys, and of course to the adrenals that sit and live just atop of those kidneys. And come back to center and all the way down. Now you'll press up into a seated position. Now you can sit cross-legged here. And I spoke earlier about Mula Bandha, and that's your pelvic floor lock. Now, the pelvic floor, of course, is this area that does help to stop the flow of urine. So when the kidneys are cleansing, we have this release, but we want to squeeze in and release and squeeze in and release. And we're going to do this on a breath hold. So as we hold the breath in, we're just going to activate that bandha. So we were holding chin, belly, root. You can apply again, chin, belly, and at the root, you're going to squeeze, release. And you can do this as quickly or slowly as comfortable to really tap into that area for support. So the pelvic floor is, holding all of our base organs in our body. So it's a really important area to keep strong and stay connected to. So we'll do this just for a short amount of time, about 1 minute, and then we'll relax for a moment and just observe what occurs within our body. So sitting tall here, take a steady breath in. At the top, apply your Jalandhara Uddiyana pelvic floor, and then release the pelvic floor and squeeze it again, and release and squeeze, release and squeeze. Now relax, lift the chin, exhale fully. Take another deep breath in. A big sigh. Now we'll do that one more time. Deep breath in. Apply your locks, chin, belly, root lock. Now Mula Bandha, squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Release the breath. Clearing breath in. And sigh. Now switch the cross of your legs. We'll take a twist here in the seated position, right hand behind you, left hand onto your knee. And in this rotation, we're gonna add in 50 pumps of Kapalabhati again. So that exhale, exhale, exhale from the low belly. Now we're in that twist, we're giving that internal body a bit of a massage into the kidneys and the low back. So sitting tall here, and the chin can stay at center of the chest, doesn't have to look over the shoulder. Relax your gaze or close your eyes. Take a half breath in and begin. Three, two, and one. Stay here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist a little further. Look over your shoulder, deep breath in. Looking over the shoulder. Then slowly unwind back to center. Going to the other side, right hand to left knee, left hand around behind. Take the twist in the direction that as far as you can, and then bring your chin back to center. And again, 50 pumps of Kapalabhati. So relax the low belly, close the eyes, half breath in, and begin. Three, two, and one. Take a deep breath in. Twist a little further as you breathe out. Looking over the shoulder, deep breath. Good. Come back around through center. Take a moment at center just to realign the spine. Now you can come into a switched cross or into a kneeling position. And we'll add in a couple of Bhastrika cycles here now to really oxygenate the bloodstream. Bring in fresh prana, exhale any toxicities, one from the lungs. But of course, as our body is getting this benefit, the kidneys are working more readily. Bringing the hands up overhead as you breathe in, make fists, then exhale, throw them back behind you. Make sure you clear your space before you do that. So check that space and distance. Starting on inhale, arms up through the nose. Exhale down. 3, 2, and on 1, sit tall, hands to your lap, clearing breath in. Big sigh. Observe how you feel. Acknowledge your intention, a point of gratitude. Blink your eyes back to open, switch the cross of your legs. This time, hands up in front like you're going for a jog. We'll inhale to the right side, exhale to the left side. Left elbow forward, right elbow forward. In, out. Begin when you're ready. Keep going. You may feel from doing what we've already done that this movement, though sometimes can feel really difficult, might feel a little bit easier already from the very beginning. For 3, 2, and on 1, back to center, eyes closed. Take a moment to pause if you feel dizzy or disorientated, palms to the earth. Deep breath in. Big sigh. Letting everything slow down. Switch the cross of your legs and add in here a few really soothing neck rolls. So you can have your hands in your lap, chin to chest, right ear to right shoulder, chin to the sky, left ear to left shoulder, chin to center of the chest. Do that 2 more times, one direction. At the bottom of the third one, you're going the other way 3 times. Relax your jaw. Keep your lips sealed. And let the breath of Ujjayi now bring back this really calm, easy, or ease-filled movement to the body, to the breath. On your last one, you'll come back to center. Sit tall. Listening to your kidneys and their messages. Perhaps that lemon water is calling for a cleanse. Perhaps there's an element of creativity. It said that some of our creativity lives here in our kidneys, and that we could be more in the flow when the kidneys are moving with ease. If you're using this as a setup for meditation, stay here or feel free to lie down for a minute or 2. I'll let you know when it's time to move again. Let your feet fall apart, let your palms fall open. Sigh. Take your time here as you begin to move your hands and your feet, your arms and your legs. And eventually rolling over to your right side. And pressing your way back up to a tall seat. Bring your hands together at heart center. And bow inward in acknowledgement of your time, your energy, your wonderful kidneys and the work they do. Connecting more deeply to yourself and in turn more deeply to those you come into contact with. I bow to your light. Namaste. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you soon.